name is Christina. I'm the owner of Free Flow Yoga and the director of yoga at the Whistler Racket Club here in Whistler.
And I'm Tara Finley. I'm a BC registered massage therapist and a certified health coach. And together we are creating these videos to help you with wellness tips through the traditions of yoga and massage, because we think they go hand in hand. So have you ever injured your knee? Have you ever wondered what the safest way is and the quickest way is to recover from a knee injury? Well, this video is all about knee injuries and what to do at home and how best to recover from them.
I personally have one at the moment, so it's relevant to me now. I've torn my MCL and my patella ligament, so medial tears on the ligaments of my inner knee. So I'm personally experiencing that now and going through recovery right now. So we're going to share with you the 5 points, the 5 things that you can safely do for yourself after a knee injury for yourself at home. So number 1 always is rest. Take the time to recline, to elevate the knee, to ice the knee, to get the swelling down, if needed, anti-inflammatories, and rest. So when it comes to sleep, pillows are your friend. So I definitely have been sleeping with pillows between my knees. If I'm on my back, pillows under my knees or even up to the side. So, cushioning that area will give you a lot more ease and comfort and allow you to sleep at night.
Yeah, the goal is to make sure that you're in a bolstered position that keeps you relatively still so that you are less likely to roll into a painful or compromising position for your knee.
Which would wake you up.
Exactly.
Want to sleep soundly. Okay, number 2.
So number 2 is diet and supplementation. So this isn't a time to party on. This is a time to rein in what you're eating. It's not a time to sit on the couch and yes, you can watch your Netflix, but try not to binge so much. We're talking whole foods and lots of vegetables and fruits, and if you want to get into it, lower inflammatory foods. We can talk about that later.
Anything that's not going to spike your nervous system, so nothing that's going to bring you up real high or make you super inflamed.
This isn't a time to drink it off, okay?
No.
You just want to drink lots of water, and bone broth or vegetable broth is your friend. Lots of teas. You can drink some herbal teas as well. And as for supplementation, I'm an absolute fan of supplementation. Do it at your own leisure, but my 2 favorites are using an enzyme in particular that will go inside your knee and help clean up the debris. And another one that is always my go-to is something that will decrease your overall inflammation and oxidative stress. And if you want to hear more about that stuff, you can always contact me personally.
On to number 3. So crucial to your healing process is your team of peeps, right? So the people that will help you to heal, professionals. So getting your diagnosis, starting from your doctor, your GP, getting any imagery that you might need, and then backing all that up with your choice, but massage, acupuncture, chiropractor, physio, yoga practices, meditation practices. So all of these things that will back you up, and all the team of people around you. And we're lucky enough to have lots of professionals in this town to help you out. So don't think you need to go it alone when you are injured. Sometimes, on a regular basis, it's hard to ask for help. And when you're injured, you absolutely have to. I think don't go it alone. There's lots of people around to support you who are trained professionals. Do take their help, and all of that healing that they offer you will obviously expedite the healing in yourself.
Absolutely.
Your injury.
Absolutely.
Takes a team.
It takes a team. Number 4 is a gradual return to function. So I've had a knee injury myself before too, and I remember feeling kind of broken. I remember feeling, I don't know if I'm ever gonna walk the same again. I was looking at my child on a trampoline and being like, oh my gosh, I'm never gonna do that again. I was looking at people running around on the tennis court and I was like, that is so not me, and I don't even know if that will ever be me by now. But one of the good things about our bodies is our capacity to heal, but they heal by gradually returning to function. So slowly but surely you get better. Now I can't remember, there was something that we were gonna say.
Definitely in knee healing and getting back into it is a stationary bike.
Yeah, oh my gosh.
Crucial.
Your best friend, super best friend.
I torn my MCL on this side to the 3rd degree, barely hanging on, and within the same season, because I had a stationary bike, and okay, maybe I was a lot younger, but I was back skiing, back on the mountain in the same season. I have a stationary bike again, and it's definitely week to week really progressed my function, my strength. What it's doing is giving you blood flow. So even just spinning without any resistance whatsoever, because in the beginning it's painful. So you just want to you can start going back and forth with that one foot, and then when you can start to get that full rotation, you're just spinning, blood flow to the area, and so that it doesn't seize up or get stiff and not want to move. So gradually, now a month in, I'm adding resistance. So then you turn to the strength, but there's a fine line, so be very careful with that one, right? You got to listen to your body.
And when I tore, I just had a 1st degree tear on my medial collateral ligament, which is the ligament on the inside of your knee here. It was a simple tear, but I did get my hands, one, on a stationary bike. You back it off so that there's absolutely no tension, and you do work with your physio and your doctor, and you wait until they give you an okay to do this. So it's a gradual movement, and sometimes you're using your undamaged leg to create the momentum so that your damaged leg or your injured leg can go along for the ride. But what you're doing is you're getting your knee and your joint used to moving through the track of the meniscus. And the meniscus is this like jelly little, what is it, like it cushions your knee. And so you're basically recreating that path in a way, and sometimes it's a little bit painful, but as you go, it feels better and better. And then you can start to add resistance, but it's a slow, gradual return. We're talking moving from crutches to moving to walking on your own. Maybe you need a brace, some weight bearing. So there's definitely ways that you can slowly but gradually return to function. And function doesn't necessarily mean jumping back into the gym and doing squats
or power through
or playing tennis. No. Return to function means being able to put on your pants without thinking about putting on your pants and without worrying about where your knee is in the relative space and time. So that's what function more
Walk
is.
before you run.
Exactly, walk before you run. So number 5.
Number 5 is where I'm going to get into 3 basic yoga postures that will help you get back into a healthier, stronger knee.
So hang tight. We're going to pause this video for a second and reposition the camera so that we can get you a better look of Christina demoing these poses for you.
Okay, so here are the 3 yoga poses that I recommend for your knee recovery. So the first one is mountain pose. So I'm going to ask Tara to stand in her beautiful mountain pose. So basically it's your base standing pose. So super important, it starts at the feet. So you want to connect into your feet, spread your toes as wide as you can, find the 4 corners of your feet and plug down equally. So you feel yourself forward and back and side to side, that you're standing equally level. Once you can start getting the weight equally distributed from side to side, you want to recorrect all the habits that you were maybe compromising by being only on one leg. So the next, lifting up through the legs, we get to the pelvis. See that you can feel the pelvis. What is your tendency? Do you tend to have sway back? Do you tend to walk with the pelvis tucked under? So find that middle ground to sit the pelvis atop of the leg bones. Then the rib cage. Then release the shoulders away from the ears, hands by your side. Lift up through the whole central channel of your body, through the spine and up to the top of the head. Chin parallel to the floor. So practice this one just standing. They call it samastitihi, or equal standing in your body. This will reinforce good posture and get that equal standing side to side back into the body. Posture number 2 is one of the warrior poses. So we're going to go basic with warrior 1. So you're going to step 1 foot forward, Tara, have the back toes turned out at a 45-degree angle and the front toes forward, and you're going to bend into your front knee. Same principles apply to the feet, so there's a connection to your feet, and you're going to bend into the knee so it doesn't pass the ankle. You can physically take your hands to your hips so you can feel that the hips are facing forward, right? So in this instance, you're gonna wanna pull the left hip back a little, the right hip forward a little, rebend into the knee, and then organize from there the pelvis, the spine that sits atop the pelvis, the head sitting right atop of the spine, and then option to reach the arms up in the final position of the pose. Watch that you're not crowding the ears, so soften the shoulders, and this should just strengthen, isolating a little more around the knee, that action of actually getting flexion, rebending back into the knee. Nice. Posture number 3 is coming to get into balancing on one foot once again. So we're gonna do some one-legged poses, and Tara's gonna use the wall at first. So this is how you might wanna start, because there's this tricky little balance. You don't wanna risk it by going for the gusto and like busting out into dancer pose and then maybe buckle the knee, right? So first baby steps, you're gonna hold on to the wall, and the first thing I'll ask you to do is to balance on one foot and then just take the toes on top of the foot. So that can be your first place, right? So you're just getting that sense of being able to stand on one leg again, strengthening up. Next would be tree pose. And so you take the foot to the inside of the leg, either the calf, you can gradually work your way up if you'd like. And again, same principles apply up through the spine. You're working on plugging into the ground, 2 directions of energy. Second energy is lifting up through the body, through the crown of the head, standing tall. So the next progression would be big toe extension pose. So you're gonna work the core a little bit, you're gonna get the pelvis involved a little, the lower abdominals, taking the foot forward, using the wall or not. So you're, gradually you'd hold the leg out in front of you. Next progression, yeah, you could also do that once you get there. So your next progression, yeah, turn to the side so people can see, is warrior 3. So you take one leg back behind you and you make like a letter T with your body. You could extend the arms forward, keep them on the hips, or take the arms back alongside you. So lots of options there. Have a little micro bend in the standing leg, especially at first, because that will be your rebound. That will catch you. Plugged into your foot. Good work, Tara, to stay there a little bit longer. Be sure that your hips are level. So notice if that extended leg, the hip wants to pop up. See if you can level that out. That'll help rebuild core strength as well. And then pull through the length of the spine, crown of the head, all the way forward as the heel reaches back behind you. Nice work, girl. So those are the 3 poses I would recommend, 3 yoga poses to get you back into your rehab with healing your knee.
We really hope you got something out of this knee rehab video. If you would like to hear more from us, you can subscribe to our channel, you can like this video, and you can comment below. If you'd like to book a private massage therapy session or a private health coaching session with me, you can check out both of my websites.
And if you'd like to catch a class with me in person, please come and see me here at the Whistler Racket Club, or to book a private with me, also one-on-one or small group, please feel free to connect with me with my contacts that you will also see below.
All of the links that we need to contact us are going to be below in the descriptions. We hope you have a lovely day and stay healthy.
Hope this helps you on your healing journey. Be well.